Hello and welcome back to Bombchu News. My name is Chris, I'm joined by Andron, and we'll be covering the news that we found interesting today. Swery has announced a new game currently in development. The game, titled The Missing, is the first to be developed by Swery's studio White Owls and is being published by Arc System Works. A very Swery teaser/announcement video was released, which, while it doesn't reveal much, is still somewhat intriguing. Swery states during the video, quote, "The title The Missing has many different meanings. A missing person, someone who's lost, or even something lost. Maybe it's your loved one, or a place you belong. Do you ever feel lost in your everyday life? The Missing is for someone like you," end quote. Swery also stated that Arc System Works is giving him a great amount of creative freedom on the project, which sounds perfect for the kind of weird mind for game development that he has. Between this and the upcoming relaunch of crowdfunding for The Good Life, it's certainly an exciting time to be a Swery fan.
The Evil Within 2 received a brand new feature recently, marking the first addition to the game since its launch in October of last year. The trailer for the new first-person mode launched on Valentine's Day and portrays a horrific new way to play the game. This mode is free for everyone and has already been pushed to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC versions. I didn't get my hands on the Evil Within 2 until shortly before Christmas, but I loved every second of playing through it. There was one short section that forced Sebastian to be in first-person mode, and honestly I found it a bit more of a nuisance than scary at that point. A representative from the developer Tango Gameworks explained this addition as, and I quote, "A lot of players like playing horror games in first person, so for those who want to see some of the game's situations through Sebastian's eyes, it's a really neat experience," end quote. That's what he said, but since Bethesda is making a big push into VR, I wouldn't be surprised if this new mode is laying the groundwork for the Evil Within 2 VR. I'm really hoping for some additional story DLC down the line, but for now, I guess I'll just have to settle for some first-person nightmarish horror with a side of psychological trauma.
The upcoming remake of System Shock has been put on an official hiatus. The System Shock remake was kickstarted back in June of 2016 by developer Night Dive Studios, raising $1.3 million. In a Kickstarter update, Night Dive Studios founder Stephen Kick offered an explanation for the hiatus, stating, quote, "As our concept grew and as our team changed, so did the scope of what we were doing, and with that, the budget for the game. As the budget grew, we began a long series of conversations with potential publishing partners. The more that we worked on the game, the more that we wanted to do, and the further we got from the original concepts that made System Shock so great," end quote. It's not surprising to see this game get delayed again, as it's now clear they don't have a real grasp on what this game is supposed to be. Originally a remaster, then a quote-unquote faithful reboot, and now they're on hiatus until they figure out what it is they're actually doing. This new version of System Shock just doesn't seem to have a clear goal in mind. Hopefully this is an actual hiatus, and not a cancellation disguised as one.
Microsoft is holding a rather unique contest for a rather unique trio of Xboxes. Through a collaboration with Nike, Microsoft has made 3 Air Jordan 3 Xbox One X consoles inspired by the upcoming sneaker line of the same name. Microsoft is currently running a sweepstakes for the special Xboxes through their Twitter page, where you can retweet their post for a chance to win. The entry period starts today, February 16th, and will be ending next Wednesday, February 21st. Looking through some of their literature on the sweepstakes, Microsoft is apparently valuing these special Xbox One X's at $800, which is almost double the current price of an Xbox One X at retail. It's not really my cup of tea, but I do think these designs are great for what could have been an ugly mess of a collaboration. Well, that's all the news we found interesting today. Feel free to share any awesome gaming news we may have missed in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.